Libra, welcome to Libralovetarot Prince. Today we're doing your love read. This is for anyone, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Libra. Also, as always, it's a general read, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Libra, I will be speaking like I'm speaking about your person, but I could be speaking about you. Just a quick announcement, you guys. Thank you so much for your patience. I was actually very, very sick. You might hear me cough throughout the reading here and there because my throat still gets a little choked up. But sorry for not posting your general read. I went downhill since New Year's, since the day before New Year's Eve. So I've just kind of been out of commission. Okay, I want to get into the energies here that I got during meditation, Libra. And this is a connection where some of you may relate to a twin flame energy. And some of you, this is a soulmate. So either way, this is a deep connection. This is someone you are very emotionally invested. Now, I did see the Seven of Swords, and what I'm feeling is that there was a conversation. So there's a sense of betrayal. I think for some of you, you have a runner, right, when it came to emotions. I think this person's ego kicked in terms of their ideal and of relationships, but also this, unfortunately, when we operate out of, I hate using the word fear all the time, but there's an energy of operating out of a sense of resistance, I want to call it. And I feel this is resistance because I feel like this person does have this connection with you. There's just going to be a lot of compromising. So this separation's for a reason. I feel this happened through a dialogue for some of you where you were just either discouraged and just turned off by the conversation. And things probably just left as a standstill, not so much of it's over. It could just be like we went silent and that's that. What else I'm feeling? We are entering Mercury Retrograde and then also the full moon in Cancer. So that will bring up a lot of emotions. And then, of course, Mercury Retrograde causes delays. So this could be a factor in what you're experiencing in the next couple of weeks. And things won't change. Might have to hold off after the Mercury Retrograde. But, that's just, you guys know how that goes. So here we go with the deception. Let your friends help you. There we go. Unrequited love. I feel this is the conversation. So do be careful with some of you. Maybe your person has these deceptive friends that are in their ear. And this is what I'm saying. I feel like there's resistance in their energy. And it's going to come across as distance, unrequited love, as distance, all of a sudden a disconnect between you. It's there. It exists. But I feel like this person has now it's living in an illusion. So this is what makes them maybe a runner. Also might let your friends help you is my ancestors and guides. So this separation had to happen in order for some senses and more understanding, because if you're on a twin flame journey, specifically I will want to mention is you don't always have all the information, and that's just how the twin flame ascension vehicle operates, because this is for the both of you. Mainly in the head would be for the divine feminine. So here we have calling in your soulmate. There we go. Let go of control issues. So you guys definitely have this soulmate connection. And I think the resistance is the ego. There's a sense of control of life, resistance of change, resistance of a lot of things. Here we have give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. This is going to take work. And I do feel conversation will happen. But right now, these low vibrational energies are interfering. So a compromise is necessary. I feel like a compromise will happen. But let's see what else comes in your main spread here, Libra, for your person. Mainly sometimes my guides just like to guide you through this because obviously we come first, right? We need to love ourselves, and my channel's about self-love and enlightenment of the soul and our own transitions and what we actually want, and being honest about that. So as always, Libra, you take care and discern for you always. So let me get 2 more, Spirit. Oof, there goes that 1111 card, 4 of Wands. 1 more. Okay, so this all makes sense to me. We have the Sun, we have the Tower, and this to me has to do with an illumination. I feel the dialogue. Again, there's something that's been shown. So the guides have shown you something. The universe has shown this connection, something that needs to be brought into balance. We have the 1111 card for the 4 of Wands. So a lot of you, this could definitely be a twin flame energy, but this has a lot to do with your foundation and achievement in this deck. This is about reestablishing the foundation. And then another 4 here with rest and rejuvenate. This is the 4 of Swords. So this is to get into contemplation. This shakeup was to get both of you to think. And this is that separation. So this is like both of you going into your own corners and then really reestablishing what you want and what you think you want. I really do feel you guys are going to come out of this a little more, I do feel like more stronger, a lot of you, and some of you may not. You know, I feel an energy of maybe this might extend for some of you. It depends how much you fight this, and it depends how much both of you fight this. So not all is lost right now. I don't feel that. So let's see what the Sun energy here, Spirit. What is being enlightened here with the Sun? Why the Sun? The Self, and there goes that 7 of Swords. This is the deception of, and I feel like this is what happens. The 9 is a big number for twin flame energy always, because the 9 is the Hermit. This is the Self. This is when you get to learn about your emotions, right? Minor arcanas of the Hermit is 9 of Cups, 9 of Wands, 9 of Swords, and the 9 of Pentacles. All about the self, the stability, what we do to our mind, our hearts, and our physical life, and then our burdens, right? The 9 of Wands, the things that drain us, the things that challenge us, right? The actual trials and tribulations of how we get through things on our own. And so here with the Sun, you're being eliminated. What's being illuminated is your emotions. 9 of Cups with the 7 of Swords. How do you deceive? And I think both of you your emotions are being shown to you. So again, this goes for any twin flame soulmate. But emotions are being presented here. And it's for a reason. So here we have Queen of Swords. And maybe if both of you get on this detached energy, some of you could be dealing with an air sign. Another air sign, but this could just be you, Libra, right? But you could be dealing with another air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Let's get some more clarifications here, because since the 7 of Swords is illuminating the Sun, right? This could, like I said, you have a runner. Sometimes we rob ourselves from our own emotions and our own feelings. And what gets illuminated is how we run. And so I feel for a lot of you, your person's a runner here. So give me more of the 7 of Swords. They're running away from the emotions. Yep, 10 of Wands. There goes the Wands. It's like they run as soon as it feels burdensome. Give me more on the 7 of Swords. And so therefore it's going to be as a mirror here. It's going to serve as a mirror for the both of you. And there goes the Ace of Cups and the emotions, 8 and 8 of Swords, you guys. So everything about the emotions are being illuminated. We run from our emotions. We run from the beginning of love. We run from anything that feels like it's going to really fulfill us, right? We have the 9 of Cups and the Ace of Cups, which brings us full fulfillment of 10 of Cups. So this is scary, because I think this could have become full-blown commitment and you both know it. Let me get more on this 9 of Cups here, Spirit. And so people run. High Priestess. Yeah, there was an intuitive knowing, and this shows me a spiritual connection. Definitely a deep spiritual connection. Oh my God, I just shuffled, but under that was the Page of Wands. And this could have been a sharing of emotions. Like I said, the conversation. Give me more on this Nine of Cups. There goes that Ten of Swords with the Empress. They see the value. They know that this is the one. High Priestess and Empress. Are you kidding me? This is a full-blown, like I said, Nine of Cups with the Ten of Cups, full fulfillment here. There is a full fulfillment between the two of you. The sun has illuminated that this could be the one. This is the one in your heart, in your mind. And so this, you guys feel this connection, but someone has to choose a path here. We have Two of Wands with the Ten of Cups. Someone's very guarded with the Seven of Wands. And then the sun was just in the bottom. So again, being illuminated. This can take a bit to overcome, right? Because I feel that's what this Tower was. Like I said, feels like it happened through communication, mainly. A sense of resistance on how this person all of a sudden started to come across in terms of the things they were saying. Give me more on the Tower, please. Why the Tower, Spirit? And it could have been what they're hearing, for some of them, what they're hearing from their friends. For some of you, family. Ten of Cups and the Queen of Cups. And there goes the other 9. So 9 of Pentacles, like I said. So you guys are in a space of learning about yourselves. And what commitment means to you. Your emotional definition, Queen of Cups, how you emotionally invest in a relationship. This could have instilled some level of fear. For some of them, this could have been, I do get an energy for some of them, this Queen of Cups could have been a mother, or someone of influence from a family, or it could be the influence of family dynamics that affected this, and what really means a stable relationship. Maybe this person also feels like fear of commitment as well, right? So Two of Swords wants to pop out because this is like a block, right? Not knowing, stalemate, kind of like always on the fence. Swords energy, always on the mind. So let me get more on this Ten of Pentacles here. Nine of Swords. So there's a lot of Swords energy, you guys. This stresses them. Commitment stresses this person. I feel with the Magician here is that it makes them feel like they have to change. So this is a triggering energy, Magician, right? This is a triggering energy because they know that they have to come through one for themselves in life. And I think this also is starting to it's starting to mirror back their fears, right, of what commitment means to them. So, and again, stability, right? So do they lose their singlehood? Do they lose their stability? Is it going to change their life? Absolutely. And that could be this person's fear. Give me more on this Queen of Cups. Square. If I get a Three of Cups here, give me more on this Queen of Cups, Spirit. Why this Queen of Cups? Wow, the Tower comes back out again, and the World, Justice in the bottom. So yeah, this completely changes their whole world emotionally. I also feel I'm still getting with the World. I'm still getting for some of you family dynamics. Emotionally, how they see their life, the influences of everybody outside of them. Give me more on this 9. Obviously, they know it's going to shake up their singlehood. Their whole life is going to change. Give me more on this 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Cups, right? More 9s, you guys. This is such a shakeup in you and your person. I think you both know that you want each other. You both make each other emotionally happy. You know that your life will change, right? One, obviously, it just happens this way when one person fears commitment more than the other. One knows, is willing for the change, but the other one isn't so. The other one fears, 5 of lack, loss, maybe used to, things are going to change. And that's really the energy I'm picking up. I'm not really picking up really deceitful energy here from your person here, Libra. Give me more on this foundation. Foundation, why the Four of Wands? Yeah, Hanged Man. This is teaching you, this Four of Swords keeps popping up, which we have right here. So this separation was for a reason. We got 444, so protection of the ancestors. That's why I felt also this let your friends help you. Your ancestors are helping you guys see perspective. I think also for this union to come together, because Four of Wands is about union, right? For this offer to eventually come, this conversation of a real commitment, something solid, you know, but you guys can start from the beginning. Ten of Swords, right? Ending that mental battle and perceiving the connection for what it is, and a bond that can actually work out. Okay, more of this Hanged Man. Why the Hanged Man here? So much in perspective, right? Six of Swords. So definitely mentally moving to a more balanced perception. Queen of Wands, some of them may have been this Queen of Wands, more moving towards passions, having a lot to look forward to with the Three of Wands. And, you know, some of them may feel like it's going to limit them and kind of distract. Give me more on the Six of Swords. Yeah. And there goes the Ten of Cups. So again, it could be the family. Again, some of you, it's the way they view commitment, their perception of stability, and how that's going to change their world and the things they want to accomplish. So then they create this unrequited love. There's distance. I will clarify that. Give me more on this rest and rejuvenate. Actually, let me get this deck here. Okay, more on this Four of Swords. Knight of Wands. Yeah, give me more on this Four of Swords. I feel like life is changing. It's almost like you met this person. This is why you guys are vibrating out of good energy too, because it's like life is changing. Knight of Wands. There are things that are very active, good going on maybe in their passions, creativity. And there might be a lot of common ground here in terms of, this is why the nines, individually, you guys may have been in a stable place, and now this connection has shaken things up. Why? Because when you come into a union with someone, that also means the things that you individually thought you would have would need to be compromised. And there feels like an energy where the dialogue that I'm feeling that probably happened felt like you guys weren't going to be willing to compromise, or one more than the other. And so the fear kicked in, thinking that it was going to limit all this change or excitement or new passions or newness that could come without it being compromised with the Tower, which we're looking at the Tower, the change of their life, their whole life changing, right? We've got Tower clarified by Tower and the world. So their whole world changing, because to them, commitment changes everything. It changes the stability of who they are. Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. It can interrupt and emotionally take you down. Nine of Swords. So much nines, you guys. So it can end things. Like it's like a very dramatic response, but obviously needing to choose a path here. And I think this is where your person needs to think. Both of you need to think. Yeah, separation needs to happen. Three of Swords. I mean, that's why the Three of Swords energy, the distance of the connection, you know, the standstill. It's very, give me more on this Knight. Yeah, so look at this, you guys. Four of Pentacles, holding on to Seven of Cups. I feel like this Knight of Wands represents opportunity. And to them, it's like if life, this can take down the options of life, and because it feels like it more burdensome to compromise. Fear of having a partner who supports as well, so they get guarded. Seven of Wands, right? So we already know what this Tower is. I mean, there's no need to really clarify, but this person definitely, I do want to clarify this. I'm going to get another deck here. I want to clarify their unrequited love. And I feel like this is their ego that creates this distance. And so, Libra, you may have been feeling your person very distant. Now, let me just quickly call some signs. So you got Pisces here, Libra energy, and then another water sign, so Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, and then Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right, so let's get some answers here on this unrequited love. So again, as I was saying, this just feels like a distance of, again, like you guys have mutual things that you love and are passionate about individually as well. Like you're how do I explain what I'm saying? You guys are the same in the things that you're both passionate people, but how do you make those dreams come together? And I feel, or the compromise of what that future looks like without compromising the self, without compromising opportunity. So let's see this unrequited love here. We want this unrequited love. And I feel like this was through conversation where this was kind of understood. There goes that Nine of Wands. Yeah, this has a lot to do with the things, and there goes the Ace of Wands. This has a lot to do with their passions. Yep, feeling limited and bound. Knight of Wands, Ace of Wands, and Eight of Swords. And having to think about it, this person doesn't want to lose any balance. Six of Pentacles. They don't want to feel limited and bound to anything because they still are passionate about life. They still feel like there's a lot of opportunity, which is that energy we got from the Seven of Cups. And they just feel like their whole world would be shaken up, changed, and not having a partner who will compromise would definitely hurt their future. So give me more on this deception. Why the deception? Five of Cups. Give me more on deception. So this is a disappointment of that, right? Like, how do we, yeah, there goes that communication. I really feel Ace of Cups. I mean, and there goes that Tower again. So the Four of Swords. So this break of needing to understand yourselves, this conversation led to this discontent, this discouragement I feel with the Five of Cups of like, oh my God, how does this work? Is this love going to interrupt my dreams? And this needs to be, I mean, people get here. That's why this is unfinished business. You guys are not done talking. You can't be. So much love here, and like two passionate people just at the moment are not in line with your thoughts. And you guys both need some time to think about this. Four of Swords everywhere. So there's definitely an energy of needing to think. All right, what is the blockage, Spirit? What are the blockages here? You know, and it's like for some of them, the Seven of Wands could be all the changes, right? All the changes that are happening in their life. So tears, situation will bring you to tears, run. That's what the fear is. That, like I said, you have a runner. So they get, when they feel too much emotions, that is something could limit. You have someone who's going to run because they fear that it could take them down emotionally. And you know, it's normal for people to all of a sudden know that you can give your heart and care about someone so much, and then it take you down emotionally. And I feel like the nines here represent like the stability and the emotions of needing to feel stable and not have someone shake that up. And then cord cutting, cut cords daily to people, situations, and that are draining you. Like I said, some of them are their families. I feel this person has, you know, when you're in this space of establishing, I'm sure there's a network of group of people that may have some influence. And sometimes in our place of growth, we have to release certain ones because They don't always have the best interest. So both of you may have some of that you need to be mindful of, and who those people are, because it can influence and change how you feel about your person. And some of you, that's that energy I was picking up. So let's see what's the untold message of the heart here for Libra's person. What is the untold message, Spirit? What do they both need to know? I feel like both energies are gonna come to this reading. Sadness. Yeah, I feel like I've lost you and I'm not coping well with it. No. Baggage. I'm sweeping away toxicity to make room for what's truly important. So I think there's an understanding of knowing that things need to be cut away. Life is going to change. And I think baggage also comes with the fear, because they know that, again, I think it's their perception of relationships being a baggage and a setback. And don't give up on me yet. I'm scared to lose you. So this, yeah, within a few months, you guys, this is not done. I feel like you guys have to talk a lot. I think there is an interference a lot about the mind and how you guys perceive relationships and the noise that's around outside of you. And, but you both are sad. You both are very sad, Like, this is not, I don't think this is actually the outcome you want for each other. That's why the Tower is showing up so much too, because it's like, almost like this happened so quickly. This shakeup in this relationship, like it was doing so well and then boom. Because the thing is that once the conversation got serious, then boom, that's when the changes happen. Perceptions, reality, all of it. So what's the guidance? Courage here. So fortune favors the brave. Don't be afraid of taking your next steps. You are fully supported and protected. Yeah, life without risk is no life at all. Don't settle for less. You deserve it all. So have courage, and then bottom of that is divine timing. Yep, this takes time. The universe has got your back. Trust that everything will work out, and when the time is right for it. There is no such thing as coincidence. Oh, wow. I'm not even seeing here passion. What are you passionate about? This is your purpose. And, this is a blockage. Your passions are a bit of a blockage now because, again, you guys just have, are probably aspiring life just in a different way. And so the compromise to that is something you guys really may not fully come into an agreement, but that's pretty normal because no one does this. That's the challenge of any relationship, is to align your passions and the things you love, so that takes a lot of compromising. So here we have spring, a period of renewal and bloom. So for some of you, since we had that timing within a few months, some of you may reconnect and just kind of go your ways for now. And then comes spring. Spring is around the corner, you guys. So bridge, yep. Show gratitude to the past as you transition from one phase of life into the next. Beautiful. And this is the excitement. I think this bridge of life that you both have experienced, and maybe one more than the other, where one phase of life into the next, it's like life started to get really good, which is why this frequency of this energy worked at the time it did. And so something triggered. So I think come spring, a period of renewal and bloom, I think you both still will be, because if you're both passionate people, something's going to happen in the spring, and then there'll be a different perception and maybe still a feel good because of all the courage and risk that you guys have been taking during this time apart, even individually, because again, nines are a big number here in terms of individuality. And then you guys might reconnect and have this conversation. But right now, Tower's here 3 times, you guys. So I think this break is a break, until you guys can align without any differences. So my Libras, I'm going to leave it there. I love you. Please like, share, subscribe. Click that bell button if you enjoyed my frequency. Remember to live always relentlessly in striving aspiration. This is the evolution of your soul, and I'm here to nurture you. Until next message. Bye.